Alright then, welcome back. Last time, we took this territory from Novgorod. Not only getting a land border with Pskov, but also blocking off Swedish expansion and further Swedish expansion in Novgorod. I got lucky, and the only provinces they took were ones in the Finland region, not in the northern Russia region. I additionally forced vassalize Pskov, and I'm trying to get their liberty desire down, although that will take time. I also am now the only ally of the Teutons, so there's not going to be any issues there. So, let's get the clock ticking again. Oh yeah, why not? I can use the prestige for... giving the greater nobles a carrot. I need at least 20 prestige. Lovely. How's my stability looking? Okay, I probably should wait a year or two. So Poland's finally a rival of me. Can't exactly ask help for the Golden Horde. Sweden doesn't like me at all. Historical rival as it is anyway, so they're not gonna assist. Perm is really weak, and I'd rather have them as a vassal. Let's see, how much more sword cost is it? 50, 20, 11, 10, 6. They're all below 20, and there's 5 provinces that can vassalize. The biggest issue with that, however, is I don't have the ability to have a good claim, so I can't just... So there's no easy way for me to get a cast spell on them. Oh well, they're also safe unless Novgorod wants to try to take back Vyatka. Right. So I can go ahead and build a merchant's quarter in Moskva, as well as get started on its paved road network. Yeah, I've only got enough for 25% cost. I think this will speed up manpower recovery, though. Can't wait till the nobles start improving mine complexes everywhere. Ooh, 5 prestige, I can now hand that over to the greater nobles for their entertainment, I guess. Okay, you get your center of production. Good. Start spreading it all over again. Maybe just a minor center, and then it's a center, no less. Alright, this is a natural harbor, so that'd be great. We need to get communication efficiency up in the northern sea. Whereas this is good for communication in the... Oh, it's a great natural harbor. Huh. Maybe military harbor then. There we are. swivel guns. Want to appoint it elite. This will lower the resting point of autonomy by 20% in all my provinces, although it makes stability and legitimacy a little bit harder to gain. Stability doesn't really matter that much, I guess. We can find other ways to get more stat points anyway. And additionally, legitimacy is fine as it is. The only issue is my corruption is now at 50%. Yeah. Also, I have to eventually deal with the issues of autonomy going at this low in a lot of provinces, which might cause unrest issues, but most of these provinces should be okay with it. Nizhny Novgorod does not have a temple? A basilica? Huh. Honestly, I'm a little surprised by that. I guess I'll build one. It's going to become one of the major cities. Specifically the one of the East Russia? Eastern Russia region? Perhaps also Yaroslavl will become a major city too. So, now all of Finland is owned by Novgorod. At least the Finnish parts of Finland are owned by Sweden. I seriously hope Sweden gets its act together, so it takes out that abomination, because I don't want to see that anymore. It looks awful. Anyway, Pskov is thankfully fully under control again. The wrong thing could just set it off. That is repaired. Ooh, an hermitage. That provides nothing but buffs. So of course I'll take it. I'm also ready to contribute more manpower to get the fort here, the road. Just need 8,400. I can spend the rest in ducats. Get a road built here in 5 years. Oh wow, Persia formed. Am I right? It's an Amirate government. Hereditary inheritance, delegated rulers, hereditary elite. You know, there's an opportunity. I might as well take. Just need to move in. Wait a few months for my military to be ready. Yeah, I'm staying at home. A permanent buff of defer. Of course I'll take it. Isn't defer a small city anyway? Yeah. Alright, I think the long time will wait. Let's go. should have enough morale to deal with this. Heavily restrict looting. This is not going to be a long war as it is anyway. Now think about it, I probably should have set up a spy network. Naive enthusiast. Yay! There's gonna be issues with how expensive ideas are going to be. You know what? I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna start rating out corruption in order to speed up the loss of it. There are issues with that though. It's going to lower my rate at which I regain manpower. Quite a significant degree, and I think there's also prestige debuffs. Oh, I know that for sure. There's also a prestige debuff. Not sure on anything else though. Probably could dig into the code though. In order to find it. Yep. That's quite the prestige reduction for that. Maybe I could check directly here. Rooting out corruption will decrease your manpower recovery prestige. Unless the text happens to be outdated, it should be all that it does. Alright, and this. Right, I need a culture, no, that's all Russian. I don't think I can get them to remove cores. 6 ducats is so small that it doesn't even give me inflation. And there we go. Paying more and rooting out corruption than army maintenance, even at maximum. Hardly any coins. Yeah. Well, at least let me complete the Ryazan state. That was fast. Okay. There we go. Maybe I could just check the ledger real quickly. Military, armies. Sort by country name so I can easily find them. Okay, so Lithuania. Maybe I should check Bryansk first, but I don't think they are much of a threat anyway. Bryansk. 3k, 2k in infantry, 1k in cavalry. Okay, not an issue. Both my vassals should be able to take them on directly. No problems. Lithuania, 3k, 3k, 1k. About evenly matched with me. A little troubling, but I can work with that. I've already seen my stats, 4k, 3k, 1k. Force limit of 10. Oh yeah, lowering autonomy does mean that I'm getting much more force limit now. Right. Poland has... There it is. 5k, 3k, 2k. Okay, so they're basically what I would have if I were to set up to force limit. I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm too busy with getting the road up in Moscow. Moscow need to do forts, etc. I could just ask the greater nobles for some more manpower again. Lesser nobles can give some too. Not much more though. Yeah, I'm not using the money for anything anytime soon. Much prefer to have that manpower, that much money. That's good enough. Oh, I know where that province is. Terrible plague. Well then. Really? It's gonna try spreading the... so far away though, I'm on the other side of the continent. Yeah, the idea groups are rapidly losing cost. Well, the ideas themselves. I'm gonna wait until it's at minus 0.5 per year, because that's when rooting out corruption no longer is a solution to the problem. I'll have to find other ways to do that. That probably will involve removing privileges. Yes. I can't wait. It should be fine. As long as I don't lose more than 2 stab, I don't really care. Heck, even if I do lose 2 stab, as soon as I gain more stab points, I feel moderate expansions of autonomy. It's one of the reducing the autonomy of the estates is one of the fastest ways to lower their power. Oh, nice. Novel City. Really, it's a great way to bolster my economic power, isn't it? Yeah, they're not even going to contest me. Yep. Repeal significant expansions of local autonomy for the greater nobles. Again, reducing the relative power of the estates is my top priority. I can definitely... oh, no. 75, 75, 50! Great. I'm probably going to lose 2. It's also decently likely for me to lose 3. I could also be incredibly lucky and lose only 1 or none at all. It was just 2. Okay. Not quite as bad as it could have been. And the remaining ducats, and there we go. Start Nation Novgorod. It also costs the same amount. Well, they got some. They do have some more territory, and forts are the one project building. Yeah, forts are the one special project building that aren't affected by province size. Roads and canals are, sort of. Irrigation systems aren't really okay. Roads are affected by province size and terrain. Forts are only affected by terrain. And irrigation canals are definitely affected by population size. Yeah. They're affected by population size. The bigger the population, the more expensive they become. At least rural population size. And Finland. Finland. Well, I think I found a new vassal. That'd be great for dealing with Karelian lands. Yeah, let's... I think I just need to... 50% of the manpower, and ready. So much more of these problems. Okay, Yaroslav, here's your workshop. Because for whatever reason you don't have one. You're perfectly suitable for one. Makes sense, but works here. Recall the diplomat, I don't really need you anymore. Offer vassalization. And Finland is now a vassal of me. I hope you screw this one up, Sweden. That would be hilarious. Heck, you don't even have any shock pips, so you're attacking at a disadvantage. At least in shock. In fire you have a slight advantage. You also, I do believe, have maneuver, so even if there was a river, which I don't think is the case between those two provinces, you wouldn't get any debuffs from that. Straight crossings, but that's definitely not a straight crossing. However, you have one less infantry unit. I don't think tech differences would matter here, but I'm not sure. There's also the fact that the province itself is a marsh. And even if it does have local fortifications, and is Swedish-owned territory, it's already occupied, so even if you were defending and the rebels were attacking, you would still be at a disadvantage, because marsh. Alright, this is a good time to stop for the day. So, Aragon is Aragon. Well, it appears Aragon has moved their capital to, I guess, Sicily. Yep. Why would you do such a horrible thing? I don't know if he's going to increase across the board here. There's still quite a bit of chaos going in down here. Not much has changed over here at all. I annexed Galich, so the last of my starting vassals. I just vassalized Finland, which came about because separatists were continuing to see stuff from Novgorod until I guess they just gave up. The entire territory now belonged to... Oh, the entirety of Finland ended up belonging to Novgorod, and I guess they said, you know what, just leave it. Might be by event. I don't know. But yeah, they're just small enough for me to vassalize. And I eventually plan on doing the same to Perm. Although they are quite a bit stronger. Somehow. I guess these provinces are... Yeah. Most of these provinces are worthless, whereas Perm has a good bit of dev in most of their provinces. But now they're a good bit weaker because of that. Anyway. I will see you again next time. Until then, bye.